We're back on Smells Like 90's Rock. It's Sheila, Hot Toddy, and DJ Pork. So what else is going on in the world? What's everybody's plan for the new year? You know, this is the last show of 2022. Mm-hmm. If you can stand it. It's hard to believe. But what are y'all doing this weekend?
This weekend? I don't know. I don't care about, like, New Year's or...
See, I don't really either, but it's one of those... I get FOMO.
Oh.
Fear of missing out, you know? And it's like, I don't know. And I'm like, we should do something. Then my brain goes to that element of, we should do something because it's this day. And it's like, but why, though? You're right. It's like, why? Why, though? Why leave the chair when you don't have to?
Like, when I was younger, I was like, woo, new year, new beginning. And now I'm just like, whatever, same old, same old.
Well,
same
yeah.
old.
Like, even, I mean, what we're going to do, eat? We eat every day.
You are supposed to eat, like, black-eyed peas and turnip greens.
I've heard of this, and I'm like, no.
For New Year's, so that you bring
pizza.
wealth.
I'll have a nice pizza.
Black-eyed peas and turnip greens, that's the key?
You have to bring wealth, yep.
Okay,
that would not make me wealthy. But you know what? Since this is the second New Year that I'm experiencing unemployed, maybe I will eat that. What is it again? Black-eyed peas
and turnip greens.
And turnip greens. I'll eat that crap and see if it'll bring me wealth in 2023. Certainly nothing else has.
So do y'all have any, like, weird superstitions that you follow just because, like, it's tradition?
I do the whole throw salt behind your back if you knock it over. I do that.
Pork?
No, not really. I'm just general well-wishing for the new year. Try to be hopeful. I've never really done New Year's resolutions.
So just any kind of
yeah, she just means like
superstition.
Like you don't walk under ladders.
Just in general.
If you walk by a black cat, you get
turn around
out.
3 times.
Yeah, turn around 3 times.
No, not really. I do kind of. I'm definitely like irreligious in leaning, but I do kind of think like if I ever do something bad, even if it's kind of inconsequential bad, I do kind of. Sometimes I think about the karmic of like, oh, is there like karmic retribution? Like something bad is gonna happen to me because like I ate my roommate's food or.
So you have like Catholic guilt without the wine.
Yeah, with no Catholicism.
That kind of sucks. You don't even get the cracker and wine.
Yeah, you don't get any food out of the deal. It sucks.
Yeah, like
even if it's something small and inconsequential, I kind of like. I usually anticipate like my comeuppance coming down the road in some form.
Well, since you have this like Catholicism within you, are you sad that Pope Benedict is probably going to die soon? Former Pope Benedict.
I immediately just thought of that picture where he looks like the emperor.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like,
I don't know why anybody would be sad because he was horrible. He was a horrible human being.
Yeah, he concealed child abuse.
Mm-hmm.
He concealed and he was a Nazi during.
He was Hitler Youth. Yeah.
It was a Hitler Youth.
Wait, he was Polish, right?
Yeah.
So I mean,
this guy sucks.
That's awful. But at the same time, the Poles were kind of like held at gunpoint by the Third Reich. So
I don't care. You renounced that.
Like he's the only person they could find to hold the popeship.
Yeah, like there's plenty of other good people.
There
out
were
there.
no non-Nazi popes.
Look at Francis. Everybody likes Francis.
Yeah.
Where you know, Pope John Paul started to get like really bad vibes towards the end. He was starting to get. He died in 2005, so that was before the days of canceled and wokeness. But he was close to being canceled before he died. And then Benedict, he's canceled.
Yeah, because he was so evil, he had to retire.
He's so evil.
You don't retire from the popeship.
No. Isn't he the only one, or is it one other?
There's like one other from like back in the day.
Ye old
yeah.
Didn't shower or poop in a toilet days.
I do remember when they asked him in an interview like what he missed the most about being Pope, and it was nothing like,
being in charge.
Well, it was nothing like
I rule religion.
I miss the gold.
It was nothing like, oh, I miss, preaching the gospel or anything like that. His like verbatim response was, oh, we had like these really like fancy shoes that they would give us, and like he like the kind of the decorum and the hats. Like he missed all the fancy.
I missed the hats.
He missed the fancy stuff. He didn't really like.
He missed the bespoke robes.
Yeah, yeah. He didn't miss like the part about being like a principled Catholic or anything.
to being
like,
like the person in charge,
I
basically, of religion in the world.
I appreciate that you played a soundbite from a respectable Catholic just now.
Oh, yes.
Insane
There he is.
sucks.
Yeah.
There he is.
Who better
Good
to
old-
call out the Pope?
Then good old Bill O'Reilly.
So
Insane sucks.
he took his popesies away.
He did. Yeah. So I don't. It's like
To be fair, they look like very nice shoes.
exactly. I
They're
don't
like
get to wear
leather
those.
loafers.
They don't get that when they retire, though.
I guess not. I guess you give up the leather loafers.
Like, I feel like
Like the presidents, when they are done with their time in office, they still get to wear suits.
yeah.
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 They still get a Secret Service detail.
They still get Secret Service, and they still get the little emblem on the podium when they talk to people.
Like, he loses the bubble mobile too. Isn't it?
He does. He loses.
That's gonna be hard.
What was that game where you push it in the
Trouble.
Trouble. He loses the Trouble mobile.
Yeah, so that he could wave to people,
Yeah.
all like contestant style
Exactly.
in bulletproof glass.
Oh, that just. I don't know why, and maybe it's just because we were talking about elite colleges earlier, but I just immediately thought of the Family Guy episode where Peter, he kidnaps the Pope in like the Pope mobile.
Yes.
And he drives. He's like, "Oh yeah, we're going through Massachusetts." He goes like, "There's Harvard." And he just and the Pope's like, "That's just a barn." and he goes, "Oh, someone went to Yale."
Uh-huh. Pope, do you have poop on your hands? Let me see your hands. Pope, go wash your hands. Was that from the same? I know there's an episode of Family Guy where the Pope has poop on his hands.
So do the popes have like attendants like the royals? Like, does someone wipe their butt for them?
I hope not.
I would hope that the Pope, and that rhymed, would wipe their own butts.
I mean, I don't know, because like I feel like
That's not very like humble to not wipe your own butt.
Yeah.
okay,
Yes.
but he's talking about his bespoke robes and his special shoes. I don't know if humble goes along with the Golden Crown popes.
Yeah, but there's only so many times you can fly your own personal behavior in the face of your religion. Like, you only get so many strikes. You can't go wiping your butt. You can't go to, like, have somebody wipe your own butt.
Like, I feel like that's like, because
That's a bridge too far.
like people would be like, oh, I have a crappy job, but it's the Pope's crap. So like, good on me. Like, I don't know. I feel like people would be happy to. Because I mean, somebody, the royals, they're like, oh, let me wipe you.
Like you cannot cite Jesus, the man who, like, washed the feet of the poor, and then be like, oh, but I have the poor wipe my butt. like you can't know. You can't have that level of hypocrisy.
I think you absolutely can, because you're just like, wipe my butt and then like hand me my gold plated, candlestick so I can get back to bed.
So I can bless you.
Yeah. Like,
Bless your child.
bless you. Yeah, thank you. Like, I don't know. There's something like about the Pope ship that's different than like everything else.
The Pope ship.
Yeah, like there's just something different. Like, they have this like ostentatious wealth.
Yeah, and it's from
And then
like
they're
a
supposed to be like these pretend humble people. Like, I
Yeah.
feel like someone wipes his butt.
Listen, I'm unemployed.
blessed be the poor, but they live in a palace.
Yeah.
I'm unemployed again. I'll take butt wiping duties for the Pope. I don't care.
I would live in the Vatican. It looks
You
like
gotta
a
get
beautiful
tips on
place.
that gold.
Did I get the fancy shoes and a hat?
Do I get the robes?
if I wipe Pope butt?
Like, 'cause, I mean, he always has like, and it's always men, of course, who like follow him around.
Yeah.
Someone's got to drive the Pope mobile.
Like,
I feel like Francis doesn't do any of those. He seems like a pretty humble
you
guy.
just want to walk up to one of them. What do you do?
I want to know.
What do you do at the Vatican?